Welcome to the PAC Football Report, covering Week 4 games on September 24th. I'm Joe Onderko. We'll look back at last Saturday's football games in the President's Athletic Conference, while also previewing this weekend's contests. Week 3 saw the opening of league play with 5 conference games. Carnegie Mellon extended its win streak to 10 games dating to last year by outlasting Grove City 40-33, while Case Western Reserve edged nationally ranked W&J 14-10. Westminster rolled past Allegheny 42-14, while Waynesburg outgunned Geneva 37-30, and St. Vincent earned its first win of the season, topping Teal 24-16. After the weekend's game, CMU jumped 3 spots to number 17 in the D3Football.com National Top 25 poll, while W&J and Case are among other teams receiving votes. PAC Player of the Week laurels went to senior quarterback Drew Saxton of Case Western Reserve on offense, senior defensive end Ben Coyne of Carnegie Mellon for the second straight week on defense, and CMU senior punter Casey Jabe on special teams. Newcomer of the week was Waynesburg freshman linebacker Austin Durr. History will be made during Week 4 in Meadville as 1-2 Allegheny hosts 2-1 Waynesburg at Fuhrer Field at 2 p.m. It will be the first home PAC football game for the Gators in nearly 40 years, since leaving the conference after the 1983 season. This week's matchup against the Yellow Jackets is also nearly a century in the making, as the Gators won the last gridiron meeting between the schools 14-7 back in 1929. Veteran Allegheny head coach Rich Nagy talks about the excitement within the program and the community around returning to the PAC.
No, I think it means a ton. We talk to players about it all the time. You go travel, and now it's your hometown fans coming in addition to the school fans, and it just creates more rivals and different things, and it makes playing football, a fun experience.
Local rivals renew acquaintances when 2-1 Washington and Jefferson host 1-1 Bethany in the conference opener for the Bison at Cameron Stadium in Washington at 6 p.m. It is the 98th gridiron meeting between the programs, with the Presidents holding a commanding 76-21 all-time advantage against the Bison. First-year Bethany head coach Brandon Robinson talks about how his squad used the bye week heading into this week's contest.
With our situation, obviously established programs, coaches that have been around for a little bit longer, an early bye week, I think, is not really conducive to what you're trying to do. But in our situation, allowed us to kind of, like you said, get back in camp mode, kind of back up a little bit and just go back over the bases of our offense, our defense, our special teams.
Still in search of its first win of the season, 0-3 Geneva returns to the friendly confines of Reeves Stadium for a 7 p.m. kickoff against 2-1 Case Western Reserve. The Spartans edged the Golden Tornadoes 42-38 a year ago and lead the all-time series 8-1, with the lone Geneva win in the series being a 7-0 victory back in 1977. Veteran GT head coach Geno DeMarco previews the matchup.
I'm very impressed with what Coach Dub's done with his offense. He's doing some different things. We all know that his quarterback's just one of the premier players in the league, but he's got 2 other guys he's playing at the quarterback position. They got a really nice offensive scheme, and I was just impressed also with defensively on their improvement. We had seen them on tape against Waynesburg, and they played lights out.
In other Week 4 action, 2-1 Grove City hosts 1-2 St. Vincent for the Wolverines' annual night game at Thorn Field in Grove City at 7 p.m. GCC holds an 11-6 advantage in the all-time series, which began in 1932, and has won 5 straight over the Bearcats. St. Vincent's last win over Grove City was a 57-32 final in 2016. Finally, 3-0 Carnegie Mellon looks to extend its win streak when the Tartans travel to Greenville for a 3 p.m. kickoff against 0-3 Teal. It's the 48th all-time meeting between the programs. CMU has won the last 6 meetings against the Tomcats, with the last Teal victory in the series being a 40-27 final in 2014. Westminster has the weekend off. That's all for this edition of the PAC Football Report. Please log on to the conference website at pacathletics.org anytime for the latest news, scores, statistics, and other info. You can follow us on social media via Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links are available at the PAC website. I'm Joe Onderko. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the stadium.